Hello, welcome back to my channel, Joy Plans. I am interrupting Christmas spreads with another fall spread. It kind of seems funny with starting Christmas so early and then coming back to do fall. I'm like, wait, but it's winter. No, it is very much still fall. But anyways, I'm using this gorgeous Lynner Designs exclusive art set that's called Grateful Hearts. It's a pastel Thanksgiving, which she's been doing some pastel, like pastel back to school, pastel this, and I am the first one to admit I'm not the first one to stand up for pastel, but here I am, and I am loving it, and I'm loving the change in my planner. I think it's gorgeous, it's pretty. Those two things mean the same thing. Here I am. I am a little voiced over it out. I'm trying to catch up, and so I'm doing like 4 in a row. But this spread is gorgeous. All the elements are gorgeous. The tall box girl is gorgeous. Like, look at her. Pour some gravy on me. I'm dead. That is just like so funny. Her hair is goals. We were talking about, wait, let me get into the specifics of this kit and then I'll look back to that. Like I said, it's exclusive print, and I did the printable version from Lynner Designs. I'm pairing it with gold Holo foil, and I'm doing a hodgepodge of foil with brown espresso underlays. I don't remember if they're from Lynner Designs, which would be bronze, or if these were from Plan With Me stickers, which would be espresso. Same thing. They're my favorite. I used them a couple weeks ago with matte bronze for my Deck the Halls kit, and I used them a couple other weeks ago for, the Fall on the Farm kit. Yeah, I just have been loving. If you have not used brown, like, it's in so many kits as like an under shade or like the, the wood tones, and it like popped so well against these pastel colors, so I am here for it. And I chose this like harvest underlay pattern, which is adorable, from Plan With Me stickers. Yeah, the rest is all DIY, kind of like hodgepodge. Like I said, I used some overlays from Crest Press that are just in regular gold that I got as freebies. Some leftover, the leftover bottom washi. The leaves are from a Gloom Planner mystery kit, but you know how she does her washies like kind of weird and does them 3 different sizes. So I just grabbed the one like main size, and then the falling leaves one was an extra from a Plan With Me stickers foil bundle that I used previous this fall with the Pink Diamond Planner Co. Autumn Kickout spread. It comes with like a double of the confetti. So long story long, trying to use up what I have. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, the sidebar, the girl on the sidebar. For Thanksgiving, my sister-in-law, I got a text like the morning of, and she's like, how casual are you dressing? And I'm like, probably just jeans and like a cute shirt. And she's like, oh, I really want to wear sweats. And they ended up, my brother and her and all the kids ended up coming in sweats. But my husband was like, why are we all not wearing sweats? Like, Thanksgiving is just like an eat and hang out holiday. Like, nobody should be dressing up. So seeing that girl, the fashion girl with her cute sweatshirt, just like oversized with leggings, like that's the life. But let me know, are you in a dress up family or are you in a casual family for Thanksgiving? I feel like my mom is very traditional, so she likes to dress up. She's definitely chilled out over the years, but it still feels like it would feel weird to show up in like a sweatshirt to Thanksgiving, unless I got like one of those cute sweatshirts. Like maybe one of these, or like the ones, like the bows are very trendy right now. I saw this cute like autumn bow one. So maybe next year. I need to think about that. Anyways, let me know, what are you down below? Also, please let me know down below, what team are you on for pies? Are you a pumpkin pie person? Are you another pie person, like apple, berry? Are you a no pie family? What are you thinking for pies? I feel like pies are a really big deal. My dad has recently found a place down here that he gets in line for at like 5:30 in the morning, and they make the most amazing gluten-free banana cream pie, which is so not Thanksgiving, but it is literally life-changing. It's so good. So that has been my current pie obsession, but growing up I loved apple pie. It was really good. So those are the 2 questions that I have for this Plan With Me. This week was a long but short week. For school, it was very short. It was just a day and a half of school, which honestly, it felt like it was a waste at the time, but I'm just so glad it was just a day and a half. On Tuesday, that half day, it was Grandparents' Day at our school, which is a very, 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 very big ordeal at the school. Like, everybody's grandparents come and they get to like hang out in the classroom. You make them projects, like the kids make, not me, but the kids make them a gift, a card, and then they need to do an activity with them. They also prepare songs to sing at a concert for them. And it doesn't seem like that much, but like it's a lot on top of everything else. It's a lot. And there's just like all these different elements, like, oh, you need to provide refreshments for them and snacks. And you need to provide a photo drop, like art gets displayed outside. There's this giant, like, it's called like a tree fundraiser. And they decorate Christmas trees that people can buy and wreaths. And it's like a little tree auction. There's like a giant bake sale. It's literally like a huge ordeal on campus. Okay, sorry. I rudely got interrupted. Somebody knocked on our door. And am I the only person that, like, I don't like to open the door? I'm just like, I don't know. If it's a package, just leave it there. If you're visiting me, text me. Like, I just don't open the door. And so it, like, set Sadie off, which normally it doesn't. So I'm just curious, like, who it was. But anyways, long story long, we're talking about Grandparents' Day. It's a huge ordeal. And with it being my first time, I kind of had some idea because my parents have gone to it the past 2 years, like as grandparents. But now I know. Now I have learned a lot. And in fact, this Thanksgiving break, I like have made I made this huge, like, it's called a curriculum map, but basically I've broken down like every month of the year for all the subjects, like what we're doing each week. And the themes, because I feel like every week has a theme, and on top of it, and then all the events, and I have a section on notes to remember for next year. So like I've all these different notes for every event of things that I wish I did or things that went well or whatever. And then I have like a little picture recap. So it's like a one-stop shop. I'm very proud of myself. If you're not a teacher, it probably makes no sense to you, but I am very excited to have this as like a resource to be dumping all of my ideas and thoughts on throughout the year now that it's like all set up, because otherwise I just have like random sticky notes of these thoughts, or they like go in my planner and then I don't know, that they're like written on a random page and I don't come back to them. So long story long, created that and I'm feeling a lot better. But Grandparents' Day was very exhausting. It was just a half day. I had over 60 people in my classroom. Almost every kid had multiple grandparents, and so yeah, it was a lot. It was so exhausting. It was good, but I was so exhausted afterwards. It was a half day that I just like came home and I just slept, and it felt so good. Took Sadie for a walk, and then I like fell asleep again on the couch that night watching Love Island. Like, I was just drained. It was a day and a half of school, but I was just drained. Then Monday, the day before though, I'm skipping ahead here, that was a full day, but we had a lot of like rehearsals and things to do for the next day. But my parents, since they were in town, I really love to always do, it's called Balloons Over Broadway. So it's like the Macy's Day Parade. You do like a little float or like a little balloon. The kids make a little mini balloon to do a class quote unquote parade around. Some people do like a full school parade, but I just do one and make a video for their parents kind of thing. But I let them design balloons. I read them the story about like the guy who created the balloons for the Macy's Day Parade, why they were created. And we watched this little video about like how they are created, their scale, how they're painted, and how it works, like the people who hold the strings, everything. So that's really fun. But I had my mom and dad come in, and since my mom's a teacher, I had her read the book to the class, and they helped with the projects because like I could definitely have parents come and help, but sometimes it's nice to just like last year I did it myself and that was too much. But this year I'm like, oh, my parents will be perfect people. My mom's very creative. My dad's super helpful. So yeah, it was great to have them. There's like never enough time to do that project. And it was great. My parents were huge helps also. They cleaned up while I had to run to a meeting after school. And yeah, then that evening we got our new table and new bar stools, and my husband set that all up, and that was like so nice. I feel like when we got all that in, it was like, oh, why didn't we do this sooner? Which I feel like is what I'm going to feel like once we finally get a couch. I'm going to be like, why did I not do this months ago? But yeah, I just need to decide and do it. Then on Wednesday we had no school, which I have always worked all the way up to Thanksgiving. Like it's always been like a 3-day week. But having a day and a half this week is so nice. Like I'm doing this voiceover on Saturday the 30th. And so this week technically isn't even over, but I just feel like this is such a long, nice break. Like I got half day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like, oh, it's just so nice. So it makes Grandparents' Day almost worth it. But I was able to do a lot of Black Friday prep. I feel like it was hard to keep up with all the sales per usual, and I just feel like November became like Black Friday month with every store possible. And I don't know, like, were they big discounts? Were they not? What were you feeling? What were your thoughts on Black Friday? I'd love to know. It felt just like overstimulating because it felt like the whole month there was all sales, and then like it's always a lot in the planner community because this is always a big event, but everybody has different start dates. Like some start the day before, some start days before, some start on Thanksgiving, on Black Friday. Like sometimes they have different like sale percentages depending, or whatever, different events for the day. So it's just a lot to keep track of. I try not to spend too much. I set myself a budget and tried to stay within it, but I did break it a smidge because I ended up buying my planner inserts for next year. I plan academically, so I do July to July, but when I need it is always like the last couple weeks of school, and it's just like really chaotic. And then there's like no good sales like Black Friday, and then sometimes in shops will pop open a sale and like, I don't know, the middle of the year for like a birthday or an anniversary or something random, like a spring sale. But this is the best time to get it. So I've learned from last year, actually the past couple of years, it's just been like chaotic to get a new planner and planner inserts. So I just like learned from it this year, and I was like, let's just get it while they're on the best deal of the year. So I got my inserts from Chris Press, and then I ended up getting a denim folio from Print Impression, which seems very out of my comfort zone. But Print Impression is just, with the sales he's been having, is just bang for your buck. Honestly, I just need bang for my buck. All the planner stuff is just so expensive. And originally when I saw the denim one, I was like, that's kind of funny and weird. Maybe not me, but then I saw those like chenille, I think that's the word, the like cute fuzzy iron-on patches. I saw a groovy set of them, and I'm like, wait, that could be kind of fun and funky and different. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll make a planner setup video so you can see, and hopefully all the rest of my Black Friday stuff will be featured in my December haul, which is actually kind of my December haul because I didn't order much in November. But anyways, for Thanksgiving, my parents hosted. It was really laid back. My nephews are at the age where they love games, and so one of them created an Uno championship like bracket, Uno attack, and then the other one did Sky Joe. And so we focused on the Sky Joe one first because we didn't really know about the Uno attack one. That one came like from the garage. He was trying to copy his older brother, but yes, I ended up winning. I am the Sky Joe champion. If you haven't heard of that game, it's a fun card game, like lighthearted, any age can play. It's great. And so that was fun. Got $3 whole, so shout out to being the champion there. That was really funny, but it was my nephew's money, and I felt really bad taking it. And I am just going to end it here, so thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, everyone.